Alrighty gang, it is Wednesday the 29th of April and I'm going to do a short unboxing video. A few days ago they had a daily deal on Tiger Direct and I got a Lenovo 15.4 inch I think it is laptop with Windows 7 Pro 64-bit for $200 delivered. It's a refurb, I think, factory reconditioned. So we're going to do a little unboxing and see what it is that came from. I got it from Tiger. We'll see how they packaged it, and feels like kind of clunky moving around inside the box. So I'm not sure exactly how well they packaged it, but we'll see. Hopefully they did a little better than Amazon does. Well, lots of packing paper, good. And a packing slip, which doesn't tell me much. We'll put that over there. And here we go. Inside we have a Lenovo box. So we'll put this aside and see what this looks like. So we'll get up to this a little bit here. It's a AMD CPU. It's only 1.35 gigahertz processor, which is kind of slow, but it's got 4 gigs of RAM, 320 gig hard drive, a LAN, and 15.6 inch LED high density display, 4-cell battery. It's got Windows. Looks like it's got 8.1 Pro. I was hoping it was going to have 7, but whatever, that's okay. I can work with that because Windows 10 is coming up and I think we can update for free. So this will be the first actual Windows 8 machine I've gotten. I run everything on Windows 7 right now. So here we go. Oops, we're going to break the seals here. Of course, we're going to preserve all the packing materials. If this thing turns out to be a dud, we'll be sending it back, of course. So it's nice and well packed. This is the way you should be packing stuff with foam. So if you're sending electronics out, this is how they should be mounted. So over on this side we have a power cord, part of a power cord. A really chunk little battery. Looks like it's got probably double A size batteries in it. There's the rest of the power cord. It's a typical wall wart style. It uses a USB end for the power connector. USB style. It's actually not a USB. It's a single pin power connector inside there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a single pin in there. But this is usually a weak point in a lot of power cords. They tend to break right at the connector or at the thing itself. So we'll see where it plugs in. So let's slide this bad boy out of here. Nothing else down inside the box. Set that aside. Put that over there. And here's the actual laptop. Actually looks pretty nice. Let's pop the battery in here. So the battery kind of sits up and it acts like a little riser. So it's tipped up at an angle. So it's a nice little unit. As you can see, it's quite thin. It's maybe, let's see. about maybe 3/4 of an inch at the most. So fairly light. Let's see what it weighs. Put the battery in it. Just happen to have my handy dandy shipping scale here. So it's 4 pounds 12 ounces with the battery in it. Comes with a nice liner in for the screen, so it's a pretty nice looking little screen. Let's see if it's got any juice in the battery. Yep, looks like it's kind of light. Start Windows normally. So it's already configured already, so I'll be just connecting it to the net and getting any updates. God, that almost looks like Windows XP startup screen. If in fact it is, that will be, no, it's actually Windows 7 startup screen. Hard to say, I haven't seen Windows 8 start, it may be Windows 8. Nope, preparing for the first use. Alright, so I'm going to pause this video for a minute and we're going to reset and go to the desktop here. Okay, we're back. It's starting a new movie. Okay, fine. So it is Windows 7 Professional. And we're going to go start with the setup here. Alright, I'm just going to give it a temporary password. I can change this later. A software license and terms of use. Kind of like religion. Scroll to the bottom and click I agree. And I'm going to say ask me later on the Windows updates. And we're going to change the time. Actually, we'll reconnect itself. Let me go ahead and connect it to the net here. I have wireless here as well, but I'll test that later. Right now I'm just going to go with a Cat 5 connection, if we have one. Yes, we do. There we go. Little modem light is flashing. There it is. It wants to connect to the wireless network, so we're going to connect to that. I'm going to leave it on the thing for the moment. We'll see. And I'll just go ahead and connect it. Let it go on the wireless. We'll test them all at the one time. Nice screen. Looks like a widescreen format. I'm glad it's got Windows 7 on it instead of Windows 8.1. But it looks pretty good. Let's see what kind of junkware it added. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and set up the power cord, because I'm sure it probably is not fully charged. Hope it doesn't start to do a bunch of Windows updates. If it does, I'll have to pause it. It looks like a USB connector here, a headset connector there. Not sure what that is. Firewire, USB, USB. Here's the power cord over in the back side over here. Alright, ta-da! I hear a screen coming up. Alright, power's on. And it's connected to the network. Looks like, except it's got a yellow symbol on it here. Not connected. Connections are available. Spectre D. Connect. Alright, we're connected to the network. This is my home network. So far so good. Looks like I'm going to have to run decrapifier on here. Share everything. I'm going to skip that. We'll just put that in simple right now. That may not be my home group password, and I don't know what it is right off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. So it may not let me connect to the home group, but that's okay. So we're going to cancel setting up that. So what else have we got running here? Some kind of a messenger app. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Lenovo Solutions. McAfee Live Safe. We'll be getting rid of that soon. Data Protect, Lenovo Updates, CyberLink Power to Go, Microsoft Office. This is probably a trial. Lenovo Power DVD, Nitro PDF, One Key Recovery, Lenovo Security, Password Manager, Lenovo Settings, User Manuals. Got all kinds of junk here. Lenovo Solution Center, we don't need that. We'll update that later. No. And no. So we got Internet Explorer here. Let's see what else is it running here. Probably going to download PC Decrapifier and pull a lot of this junk off of here. But we'll do that some other time. I just want to see if we can get online and do any Windows updates that it might need. So it seems to be a cool little laptop. So the reason I bought this was just this desktop system I'm running is also a Lenovo. I've been happy with them, but it is the only really portable computer I have. I have a 10-inch Android laptop or tablet. I'm going to move this back over here a little bit. I have a 10-inch Android tablet. It's a Samsung. I'm not like totally happy with it, but the point being is it'll do in a pinch for when I'm traveling, but I would rather have something that I could hotspot through my phone and do actual stuff on, like if I wanted to get onto Amazon and do some business and stuff like that. I can check my Gmail accounts and stuff on the Android laptop, but it's slow and cumbersome, and it's all touchscreen, and it's I do have a keyboard for it, but it's not as easy to use. That's not really what they're designed for. They're more for consuming media and stuff like that. This I can actually do some work on, and so for $200, I figured it was worth a shot. So I'll add some further videos on this little journey as I get farther into it, as I decrapify it and figure out what all this stuff is, if I want to remove it or not. Probably do. And I'm sure it's taken up a lot of space because it's only a 320 gig hard drive. That's another thing that I'm considering doing. The prices of SSD, which are solid state hard drives, are coming way, way down. And I may step up and throw another $300 at this thing and put in an SSD 500 or 800 or 960 gigabyte SSD 2.5-inch drive, because it's easy enough. You just pop a cover on the back of the thing and swap out the drives, and I can actually I have the software and cables and stuff like that to ghost the drive over, and I have clear space on this machine as well, so I can ghost the drive onto it. And but an SSD, the boot time is like seconds instead of minutes, and it just launches and loads up instantly. It's amazingly fast, so because it's using essentially RAM, a lot of RAM, which is what an SSD basically is. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to sign off. I'll produce this video and meld these two pieces together, and I'll get back to you with chapter 2 after I debug this thing a little bit and see how everything's going and get it all updated. You don't need to sit and watch that. Alright, bye-bye for now. This is Dana, the OG Picker. Bye-bye.